Praise to be upon the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His, with His blessing that we are able to gather here for a very important workshop, which I believe will provide the desire and awareness toward regulating the effect of conflicts. Let me begin by stating that the history of man has been dominated by the debate on the legitimacy of war. It has been generally accepted that conflict remains part of the interactions among states, be it interstate or intrastate. That said, however, it is important that the effect of conflict be regulated and a code to be ratified to ensure that conflict thereafter would not produce indiscriminate sufferings and indiscriminate destruction, especially among non-combatants. It is under the premise that the international community has persisted on instruments to regulate and restrict the conduct of conflict, which is today known as humanitarian law or the law of the armed conflict, of which the military is familiar with. If we accept the dictum war is an extension of politics but by other means, the policies provided by state must conform to the demand of the international community to ensure the legitimacy in the actions of the state. In a conflict scenario, actions are undertaken by a wide range of peoples, ranging from politicians to the private soldier, each conducting a multitude of tasks to meet the desired end state of the conflict. That said, however, one of the key main players I would like to emphasize here in a conflict situation is military personnel. And it is vital that military operations be carried out while respecting the restriction and restraint stipulated by humanitarian law through various conventions ratified by nation states.
Sorry, Minister of Defense of Malaysia, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much that you and all your high-graded officers are here also to the opening of this workshop. SWIRMO is the 6th workshop we have for senior officers, and it is a workshop, it's not a course. We want to work together with these officers who have a lot of practical experience, and we want to see together how you can really implement the rules of international humanitarian law, not only in domestic law and rules and procedures, but really in reality. In orders, how you can work with it on the ground. And that's why we are working together with these high-graded officers. And we think that this can make the real difference afterwards for the people in the field and on the ground, because it's a very practical work based on the experience of these senior officers. And we are very happy that the Ministry of Defense of Malaysia and the Malaysian Armed Forces gave us the possibility to do this here in Malaysia. We had the possibility to make a workshop on law of war, of international humanitarian law, and perhaps in the future we will have possibility to make, with the aid of the government of Malaysia, a workshop or a seminary on war surgery in Malaysia too, which would be a very positive thing.
I would like to mention this is the first time Kuala Lumpur is chosen as the organizer or venue for these workshops. This is the first venue in Asia.
In Asia, yes.
Yeah.
We had the last 3 were in Paris and in South Africa, and now Kuala Lumpur. It's the first time in Asia. We are very happy to be able to do this here.
And we have discussed a lot of things prior to our workshop, which number one, we would like to offer our peacekeeping training center
as part of ICRC training center as well, especially in conducting humanitarian assistance, not only for this region but also outside these regions. Secondly, we would like also to offer volunteers from ICRC to learn cross-cultural communications, especially in English, which the volunteers will be able to communicate internationally. And we have the capacities to render these training facilities in our peacekeeping training center. Secondly, we would like also to offer our services, if needed, by ICRC for their humanitarian actions which are involving medical team. And they are very appreciative toward our involvement in Banyam, Afghanistan, which we are having about 40 medical staff in there. And we have also mentioned about our involvement in humanitarian action over in southern Lebanon, as well as in other part of our team is involving in maintaining the peacekeeping. Because our concentration is not only in peacekeeping actions, but also in Heart and Mind, Jiwa Murni program, which it gives us strong cultural assimilation with the local communities.